We're back with a special little video. Yes, we're going to do our next review, finally, of Kingdom,
Yay,
Legendary War,
Kingdom.
episodes 3 and 4. Well, first of all, I just want to say we apologize for the long wait, and we're back doing it again, so hope you enjoy. Anyway, we're continuing in episode 3, we're continuing round 1 to the world with the second half of the roster, which we started off with. Who did we start off with? SF9.
Yes.
Jealous. Now or Never is what the stage was called.
Yes.
Basically, what it was Now or Never remixed into be called Jealous. So yeah. Anyway, what were your thoughts on it?
I thought the boys did fantastic.
I thought it was a good stage too.
Yeah, I really did too. I liked the way they used the mirrors in it.
Yes.
And all that.
Utilizing the mirrors and all the and also like they did the POV camera for it.
Yes, they
spinning
did.
that thing
was
around.
really, really good.
I liked
because that was, you know, it brought you into it.
Yes.
And everything part of them.
And I just really liked all the emphasis on the choreography, especially in that performance. I thought it was nice without so many of the different props and all that. That was a nice little change. And as you said, I thought the mirrors were a nice touch.
Yeah, I liked the being able to see their performance, how they interpreted the song instead of just relying on a lot of props.
Yes.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No. You're just saying that it was a nice change. And
the only thing I would have liked to have seen with the mirrors is if they had used the mirror like they went into the mirror.
Yeah.
From going from one scene into the other.
Oh, that
would have been fun.
That would have been
hard to do.
Probably hard to do, but that would have been interesting.
Yeah.
Though. But anyway, though, I liked it. Though.
Yeah, I really liked it.
I thought it was a nice performance.
Yeah.
And it did not deserve the place it got.
No, it did not.
Just want to say, not going to spoil it this time, everyone. So you can watch the episode yourselves if you have not already. But yeah.
Yeah, they did a really terrific job. They upped it and did a great job on it.
So, SF9, 2 thumbs up.
Good job, guys.
And then we moved on to the next artist. Wait, sorry. I think I got it backwards. I did get it backwards. I apologize. I'm stupid sometimes. I'm silly sometimes. I apologize.
But they still.
Actually, it was Stray Kids first and then SF9.
Oh, well, it's all right.
But anyway, it doesn't matter. That's the way we're just going with it. Stray Kids, they did Side Effects and God's Menu special stage.
Oh, I know.
A mashup there. And at first I was concerned and like, how would that really go together? Would that really go together? But I thought it turned out nicely. I really liked the stage.
Actually, I thought they melded well together.
It turned out to be good, like a movie almost.
It did.
And how they switched the scenes and all that. I really liked that. I thought it was a good thing. The story, I'm not really sure. I think it has something to do with like mental health or something like that. But I really liked it though. I thought there was a good use of the sets, good use of the background dancers and all that.
And especially the one where Chan was up singing.
Oh yes. And they had the guy upside down.
Upside down.
That was a cool moment.
His moves.
That was a cool moment.
And that was really, really neat because it gave you some, other than him just standing up there singing and all that, this other, like, good and evil or opposites,
and,
you know.
And in the end, I thought the two songs meshed well together. Which
they did.
I'm pleasantly surprised by.
And this sounds bad, but it's a good thing. I didn't realize where we went from one to another and all.
Yes, I thought
because they meshed it so well.
Also, I liked in the behind the scenes there that they fought so hard for that combination.
Yes.
Because, of course, the JYP people who they were talking to, they were not thrilled about the idea of Side Effects being mixed with God's Menu. Probably due to the fact that Side Effects is their least popular track. But I'm glad they fought for it. They stood up against it and fought for their song.
Stray Kids knows the best.
I think it turned out lovely.
They know the best.
Stray Kids.
Stray Kids, you did great, guys. And I loved it. And I never will forget Felix's face.
It's just and then we moved on, of course, to the number 1. Spoiler alert! The number 1 performance of the round. And I'm saying number 1 because I'm so confused now by the rankings at this point. I'm not sure who's truly number 1, but at that point, at some point they were number 1. ATEEZ doing their special stage of Wonderland. and oh my goodness, it felt like some type of musical movie.
It
I don't know
was.
what.
I have said that all along about ATEEZ. If the musical people somewhere do not scarf them up, they are insane. I mean, it's like you are watching a Broadway play.
I was just like, oh my goodness, look at all the stuff going on there.
Yeah.
I loved all the little, I don't know what I was trying to say.
Little nuances.
Yes, yeah, going out throughout the performance and how it went from one thing to another. But I liked it really wasn't a remix either of Wonderland. It still was Wonderland, but with little bits added in there. I liked the things. I also liked the bit with the tentacle cracking thingy sticking in there. I thought that was a little fun bit there.
I just thought it was
saving the day.
Him going in and saving the young and all. And they just made it such a great story. I mean, you were like, okay, what's going on now? What's going on now?
When I first saw it, I was flabbergasted. I was like, oh my gosh, I was so stunned. Like,
well, I expected that.
Of course. Well, of course, but it still always surprises me. They never fail to amaze me, as I've said before. And they didn't fail again.
No,
I enjoyed that immensely, and it definitely deserved getting that first spot at some point during this round.
And Jungho's high note there, and all, it was really great.
Yes, his high note.
It was neat to see him up on the bridge or whatever, and then Song down below, and the two different parts, and then ending it up there with Jungho with high notes. It was great. ATEEZ, you deserve that spot. People say there were a lot of props and everything, but it really wasn't that much. And it wasn't like a whole elaborate thing. They moved in, scaffolding and stuff like that. But
I thought it was a good performance.
It was an excellent performance.
And it thoroughly entertained us.
It did.
And then that was pretty much the end of round one, episode 3. As I told you before, ATEEZ placed first at the end of the episode, but then there were some other things that came in with global voting and all that. And now I'm so confused, I really don't know what's happening. So if you want to look it up on the watch the episodes or look it up on Wikipedia or wherever, and if you know about the rankings and how it's working out, please tell us in the comment section.
Yes, please let us know. I'm confused.
We'd like to know, ever since they started breaking off all the points now, and they're not actually giving us what is a combined total, it's become very confusing for us.
We're going to tell you next week.
Anyway, so we then moved on to round 2, which everyone was very excited for, and I was interested in too. I was very excited to see.
Oh yes.
It was what was the round called? I don't even remember what it was called now. But all I know is it was that.
What it boils down to is.
Oh, it was Reborn.
Yeah.
It's about being reborn, the songs. Them swapping each other's songs and performing each other's songs and making it your own kind of thing. And we had 3 more performances from that episode. The first one was SF9. This time it was SF9, guys. Doing the boys' The Stealer. And oh my gosh, it turned into an action movie.
It did. Again,
more movies.
It was more movie and more Broadway show. And they did a fantastic job.
Oh yes,
they just killed it. They really did.
I thoroughly enjoyed that.
And they also, the meaning from the boys to theirs was complete opposite.
Oh yeah.
But it was fantastic.
I was actually really stunned. I wasn't sure what to expect from that, but oh my gosh, it turned out to be a full-fledged action movie. And the remix was nice too. It was a nice remix, I thought.
Yeah.
It's just it's just so stunned by the visuals and what was happening in the story there. It was like, oh my gosh.
They did a fantastic job.
I loved it.
I mean, all these groups are fantastic.
Oh yes.
And it's so, you say, they're fantastic, but they are.
No, that's what I said before. Each one of these groups are technically kings in their own right.
Yes, they are.
And it's really hard and unfair in a sense to rank them all, actually. Because they're all so great, and they all bring such uniqueness in their own flavor and their own thing to the show.
Yeah.
And it's hard to really compare their style to someone else's style, another group's style. And so that's why when we say it's great, we actually really mean it.
Yeah.
Just want to point that out.
I really enjoyed it.
And then we moved on to, SF9. Thumbs up. Can't wait for their next performance coming up in the round 3.
I'm looking forward to it.
And now we move on to the boys doing O Solo Mio, which is SF9's song. They returned the favor, and oh my gosh, it's still this is of all the performances, because we already watched episode 5 as well. So first like 4.
Don't
Right.
matter.
Whichever the next part is. The next part, the second half of the round 2, we watched already, but this performance of Oso Mio was my favorite performance of this round.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I loved the tango bits in there. I loved all the little bits with the choreography and the camera angles.
Oh yeah,
and
they just
all the little prop thingies and all that. It was just.
And I liked it that they had, when we were singing O Sole Mio, and it was them dancing. It was them, and they were dancing.
I thought the tango bits really mixed.
So
I thought the tango bits really mixed in well with the original
It did.
Latinish sound
Yes.
of the song.
Yes.
And I really enjoyed that.
It
I loved
was
it. I watched
great.
it several
Oh, me
more
too.
times. And I'm
Me
like,
too.
oh my goodness.
I mean, they never failed to amaze
Oh,
you.
no. But
And
this really, it took the cake for me. It's going to be interesting to see the next round what they end up doing because I'm like, I don't know what to do.
yeah,
I do not know.
I know they have such great. All of them have such great ideas.
Yes.
And boys,
Never failed to amaze us again. 2 thumbs up. We're looking forward to your next
yes,
stage.
please. I almost look forward to everybody.
And then we moved on to the last performance of episode 4, which was iKON doing ATEEZ's Inception. Oh my goodness. I was not sure what to expect with iKON doing a song like Inception, which is so different. And again, iKON has done more song-like, well, not so much rap-based songs before, like, again, with Love Scenario, or even, like, Dive, and all these other, YYY, and all that. So I wasn't sure how they were going to do this. And I thought they did a good job. I liked it.
They really
I thought it was...
They brought it in their style.
Oh, yes.
And
especially the chorus bit there.
And it's kind of hard in a way because ATEEZ has such a flair. And... But this was a flair, but iKON style.
Yeah, what you call it. They definitely made it into their own thing.
They did.
I will say, and I think they did well.
I think they did a great job.
I think they did well.
They incorporated their song and changed a little.
As you can tell,
theirs.
I'm an Inception purist, so it's a bit for me. But I thought they did well.
I thought they did a really good job.
I thought they did well, though. We enjoyed it. Loved all the little bits. I loved how in the verses they kept the original kind of sound, but then all of a sudden changed to a completely iKON thing. I would like to see the 2 groups collaborate with a song like this and see what would have happened. That would have been interesting. I would have enjoyed that. Anyway, iKON.
That would have been fun.
2 thumbs up
iKON.
again.
Great job, guys.
Great, fantastic job. And yeah. Unfortunately, there wasn't really much interactions going on. There was some talks and all that between members, the groups and all that, but really wasn't much, which we're kind of sad about. But iKON and ATEEZ, they did not let them get in the way of that, to interact and all that. But yeah,
I think they did a fantastic job. My only complaint about Kingdom, show us all 6 performances in one show.
Yes, it gets very confusing.
It gets confusing.
And also
it's harder for the fans to vote and to do because
it's
not fair to the first 3 because then they forget about by the time the second 3 then rolls around.
And
it's not fair.
It's not for the others as well because potentially with the view counts, the others could have a lot more and it's hard for them to catch up and all that as well.
It should be all done at the same time.
I agree. It would be better, and also it's better for everybody.
It's fair.
And it's also less confusing just all the way around. Instead of having episodes this one and that one, and then we're finishing this round and that round.
This round, why are we on episode this? And so I get confused constantly.
So anyway, but overall, we're enjoying it pretty
Yes,
much, except for all the garbage that's happening around it, all the controversy and all that. But overall, the performances we've very much enjoyed, interactions that we've gotten, we very much enjoyed. And we hope to see more of that coming up in the next round.
Yes,
which we'll be watching.
All of the groups, they all are kings in their own right. And at the end of the day, I would probably give them all the crown.
Yes,
because it's so hard.
Yes, they all are so good, and it's just so unfair for them to say, well, this one will be the king, and then everyone else, well.
Except
you're okay.
I'm enjoying it because I get to watch all these fabulous performances.
That's mainly what we're watching about it is simply just to enjoy the performances, enjoying all these groups that we love.
Yeah. So
with that being said, I think we're good here. Please stop taking the camera.
Oh.
And,
sorry guys.
it's okay. Anyway, thank you all for joining us. We hope you all enjoyed this. We hope you all are enjoying Kingdom. If you enjoyed this video, or if you're enjoying Kingdom, leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. We would very much appreciate that. And also, if you like this video, give us a little like. We would appreciate that. And hit the subscribe button if you have not already. Right there.
Right there for me.
And if you have not already, ding our bell right back over here somewheres. Put your finger here. There we go. There we go. There we go.
I'm still new at this, guys.
Ding our bell if you have not already, and follow us on the socials. Follow us on Twitter. We would very much appreciate that. And also, so you can keep up to date with all what we're doing in our very odd, busy schedule. And that being said, thank you all so very much. We hope you all enjoyed it, and we'll see you all very soon, because we got some fun videos, fun reaction videos planned for the upcoming week.
Yay!
So, we'll see you all then.
Okay, bye guys.
See y'all
Enjoy the
then.
shows.
Be safe, and we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.
Bye!